Yeah, Salakia, Akim. I had a little brief interruption, man. Damn dog was barking too much. Was about to start barking. But anyway, like I was saying, the year of the Charagma, how most ignorant people think, oh, Great Millstone, false prophets, they think the mark of the beast is gonna hit 2019. They putting the time on it. They putting the date, the day of the Lord coming it back in 2019. No, we're not saying that because the Lord, can, if the Lord want to, he can have this place going another year or two. But us men of Great Millstone, we know damn well we don't want that to happen, man. We ever since we find out about this truth, we've been wanting this kingdom to fall, man. We just hasting in the day of the Lord. And the year of the Charagma is, because they had many articles and stuff that in the year 2019 they was trying to make it mandatory for everybody to get microchip, man. That's another reason why we pushing the year of the Charagma. And also for you Israelites that straddling the fence and trying to play both sides, one step foot into the world and in the truth, man, you gotta really tighten up. You gotta take advantage of this grace period because this grace period is really about to close, man. Because the more and more we get further in the years, the more and more prophecy is going to be fulfilled. The more and more chaos that's going to be all over the world, man. They got this government shutdown. It's crazy because it was a article where one of the brothers put up. They had an article saying that Trump said this government shutdown can last, for a couple of months to damn near years, man. So hey, this is a main event that's going on right now in America about this government shutdown. And also it also talks about how EBT about to get cut off, by February 1st because of this government shutdown. And also your tax refunds, man. Most people may not get their tax refunds because of this government shutdown, man. Because a couple of years back, if I'm not mistaken, the government shutdown only lasts, probably a couple of days, maybe a few weeks. But here Trump is making it to the point that it's gonna last a couple of months to a year. And with that being said, when they implement that microchip, that is when the end of their rulership is really, really about to happen, man. The end of their so-called kingdom. And the Lord's gonna come back, man. The second coming of Yahweh Shai, man, it's gonna happen. And like I said, I ain't gonna talk too much. I'm gonna just get into the scriptures. Hmm. This is Second Ezra chapter 6, verse. I'm gonna start at 8. And he said unto me, I'm gonna start at 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? When shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Basically talking about the end of Esau kingdom, man. The end of his rulership. And we're at that end, man. Esau rulership is crumbling, man. All these other nations are against these so-called white people, mainly the the elites that's operating everything. War is about to happen. The economic collapse is going to happen. Uproars of the people, sedition amongst men, uproars against the government. That's about to happen in America, man. All these prophecies being fulfilled against Esau, Edom. And then on top of that, they're the wicked of the Bible. And the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, is not going to let the wicked rule, man. Because when the wicked rule, the people mourneth, man. And when the righteous is in authority, the people rejoice, man. And who's the righteous? The Israelites. Starting off with the hopeful elect. 144,000 and 1/3 according to the scriptures. Verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, and that was symbolic, man. Basically Jacob was going to take Esau down. And how are we taking Esau down right now? spiritually by prophesying and coming back to our power, prophesying, against his so-called kingdom, because it's really a queendom, because it's got that queen of heaven spirit, and it got all type of homosexuality. Salaki, all type of homos, all type of lesbians, stuff like that, and they really pacify these women and everything like that, man. So this so-called kingdom is against everything the Lord stands for. And like I said, that was symbolic of Jacob, the elect, bringing down the kingdom of Esau, man. Starting off with prophesying, reading these scriptures, man, understanding these scriptures, having wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, prophesying, breaking down the strongholds, man, spiritually. We're doing that right now. The brothers on the highways and hedges, because Great Millstone, they started with that, but it's camps all over the world now. You got camps all over in Europe, Australia, Africa, all over the four winds, man. And the scriptures say when that happens, when the gospel is preached unto the four corners of the winds, that basically, roughly paraphrasing, that's when the end is going to be near. And how is that happen? The Urim and the Thummim, basically your World Wide Web, the internet, because the apostles didn't have to go from place to place to place. They just started off on the YouTube, man, and the Lord put the spirit on basically the people that made YouTube and the apostles to push their videos through YouTube, and it woke other brothers up. Verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world. Esau is the end of the world, man. Yeah, that's clear as day. The downfall of America is the end of Esau rulership, the so-called white man, because they're in rulership right now. And I'm gonna get a precept for that. Like I said, according to the scriptures, Esau's in rulership, man. He ruled this world, by Satan. The Lord gave little power to Satan in order to do his will, do the will of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because they're controlled by Satan is controlled by Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Satan is not doing this on his own will. This is the book of Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked. Who's ruling the earth right now, man? That's how you know that the wicked of the Bible, is talking about Esau, Edom, you so-called white people. Because you're the only ones that's in the top governments, the top seats, the Illuminati, man, the banking families, and people know about the Illuminati. They know about the banking families. They know about, these so-called white people, these uppity white people and stuff like that, so-called white people. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, and who's the main judge, man? Yahweh Shai. They cover up the faces with that false image, along with that false name, Jesus Christ, man. If not, where and who is he? And that's a question, man. Who, if not Esau, Edom, the devil of the Bible, that ruleth the world, who else rules the world, so to speak? Because Esau, he rules this world through his military might, and he is he's the main ruler, he's the ruler of America, aka Babylon the Great. He the one that's controlling this place, and also try to control different places around the world, which he has done in the past, but now they're coming out of that and they're gearing up for war to destroy this place. That's how you know everything was made for prophecy, man. Everything has a appointed time, as the scriptures say. I'm gonna read verse 9 again. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That's right, man. The hopeful elect. That's the world of Jacob, man. Starting off with them is the beginning. Cause Jacob, starting off with the elect, they're gonna inherit the first dibs of the kingdom of heaven. While the 2/3 they die and they have to come back through the elect loins, and they're gonna have that shame basically, man. They're gonna be ashamed for a long period of time because here the prophets was out there trying to tell them, try to preach to them. The Lord gonna put that in their remembrance as they trying to come, as they coming back through the elect loins. Like I said, as the scriptures say, Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. Starting off with the elect, man. That's the beginning of the a new rulership, man. A new age, so to speak, according to the scriptures, man. That's the new age of a rulership. Let's sit on that. Trying to find some precepts. I wrote some down. Okay. This is the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 5. That the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. That's right, man. And that's all talking about Esau, Edom, man. Because they're the hypocritical nation, starting, with them mainly, other than our people that's against this truth. But they are the wicked. Even though we have wicked Israelites, we have wicked people among Israel, wicked men, according to the scriptures. But who is the wicked? Who started the basically the platform of being wicked, man? The wicked. You so-called crackers, man. You so-called white people, which known in the Bible as Edomites. That's your biblical nationality. And the triumph of the wicked, man, is short. So your rulership is short, according to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You wasn't meant to rule forever. America wasn't meant to rule forever. Ain't like when America be destroyed, ain't no other nations gonna come back into power. And damn sure Esau's not gonna come back into power. They're going into hardcore slavery for 1,000 years. And after 1,000 years, they're gonna be destroyed off the map, man. There's not gonna be any single Edomite nowhere to be found in the kingdom of heaven, man. The kingdom of Yasha Allah, man. The kingdom of Israel, because that's who the kingdom is for. And that's who Yahweh Shai is coming back for. He's not coming back for everybody, as people think. But people say Jesus saves all. But hey, that's the vibration of Jesus. Yeah, if Jesus was real, which he's not, he would save all. But Yahweh Shai is real, man. Yahweh Shai is true. And Yahweh Shai, he's not saving everybody. He's not even saving 2/3 of his people. They're gonna, be the saved, at the end, because they're gonna inherit the kingdom of heaven, but they're gonna have the taste of that second death, so to speak, the lake of fire, I'm gonna read verse 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reaches unto the clouds, basically being prideful, man. They're very prideful. These Edomites are very prideful. They think, they the gods of earth. They the gods, They think they did no wrong. They think they're not going to get paid back for what their forefathers done, which are them. They think nobody can touch them. They think they can't go down. And they show that through the military, the few, the proud, the Marines. And that's a prideful statement within itself, man. Because how you few and you prideful. So you don't really got that many numbers in your army, but you prideful as hell. You still think you can defeat everybody, think you can bully them around. But the Lord is going to turn that around at the end game, man. The Lord is going to turn all that around because, according to prophecy, Let the weak say I am strong, man. These other heathen nations are going to build up their military might, which they are doing now, and they're going to destroy America, aka Babylon the Great, man. Sodom and Gomorrah spiritually, Egypt, bondage. Bear with me. This is the book of Job, chapter 21, verse 30. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They should be brought forth to the day of wrath. That's right, man. That's a clean cut, man. The wicked. Start, you Edomites. It's going to be a point in time you're going to receive judgment, man. This your queendom, aka your so-called kingdom, is going to be destroyed by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man, because you're very prideful, man. You forget who created your dumb ass, man. And you really think, because these elites, they know the Bible is true, but they're trying to fight against it. They really think they can fight against Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, who created them. And that's just dumb as hell, man. You Edomites, you got a good judgment coming y'all way, man. Good judgment. And I can't wait, man. Y'all got all this pride. Y'all done all this wickedness around the world, man. All this wickedness. And y'all still think y'all shit do not stink. Even to you lower crackers, man. Saying, oh, I have some black friends. I love black people. No, you don't, man. No, you fucking don't. And we ain't even black. You feel me? Like, it shit just, it vex you. These Edomites, they really try to seek sympathy. But where was it when we was in slavery? Y'all been hanging us on trees, burning us alive, killing our babies, raping our women, raping us men. That's, hey, man, you Edomites, you so-called white people, the Lord got something in store for y'all asses, man. Every single last one of y'all, And the Lord is not fucking playing. Okay, I want to get back on topic. Like I said, the year of the Charagma. That's what it's about, man. Basically the hour of temptation, Jacob's trouble. Just want to get a few scriptures on that. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. That's right, man. That's why they trying to push this RFID microchip, trying to make it mandatory as soon as possible, man. Because they're not going to be in rulership forever. They know they're not going to be in rulership forever. So they trying to do as much wickedness as much as possible. And the whole purpose of the RFID chip is mainly to aim at you Jakes, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to keep y'all track, and really to submit y'all unto the U.S. government, man. Really, the beast, the system, mainly. They want y'all to have that mind of trusting in that and coming away from y'all power, man. That's their whole motto and whole reason of the chip. But also through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, that chip is for a stamp for your destruction. Speaking to you 2/3, man. That's what that chip is for. The stamp of your destruction. I got a precept to match with that. Going back in the book of Job. Hold on. Check something. So like it, bear with me. I'm trying to find the right scripture. I believe this is the right scripture I was looking for, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, okay. Salakia, Akim. Here you go. This is the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, you know, his basically his new world order, man. When he about to, you know, basically thinking he got everything settled, you know, the crashing the dollar, all hell breaking loose, him making the microchip mandatory, pushing it to the masses of the people. You know, basically he think after he do that, he's gonna win, man. He's gonna be in rulership. He's gonna be controlling everybody. He think he would never fall after this. You know, he basically think he's gonna rule forever after this. But here's the catch: the Most High Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Basically, while he is enjoying and having pleasure and pushing out that RFID chip, the mark of the beast, man, which is the Greek word Charagma, you know. And the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua he's gonna use them ICBM missiles that all these different other countries are building up, because that's the fury and that's the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This place being nuked off the map, man. People think this is a damn game, but it's not. When all hell break loose, that's when you people are gonna know that a prophet have been among you this whole time, man. And it's gonna be too late. And hey, the Lord's gonna laugh at your calamities, man. Hey, it's gonna be a dreadful day in that day, but not for the elect. You know, even though the elect is gonna go through some, you know, temptation, he's gonna be tried. But at the end of the day, the Lord is gonna bless the elect, man. He's gonna cover them, you know. I wanna precept on that too. So like, let me look up. Okay. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. And, you know, 10 days is a perfection. So it's gonna be a perfection of times. You know how you gonna serve that tribulation, man. You know how you gonna serve that trial, so to speak. You know, you may not be in that long. You may be there a couple of hours. The Lord test your faith, just test your faith, just to see how much integrity you have, man. But at the end of the day, you gotta be willing to die for the Lord, as the Lord been willing to die for us, man. You know, because he didn't have to do that, you know, but he basically, you know, so to speak, it was through the Spirit, you know, through Yahweh, you know, giving him the Spirit to do that. He did that for us, man. He had mercy unto us, man, you know. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. That's right, man. So if you die, whether it be in this truth, or whether it be in them concentration camps, because that's part of in the prisons. Salaki. That's part of the prisons that they're gonna throw you inside of, man. Whether it, be them concentration camps, them FEMA camps. You got the guillotine around, about to drop on your neck. Don't cave in, man. Don't quit. Because you came too far in order to quit. Especially if you about to get your head chopped off. Basically being beheaded for Yahweh Shai's sake, man. Take it. Yeah, it may be a scary sight, but hey, pray to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to harden you. To give you that spirit, man, that confidence. Because like I said, man, according to these scriptures, man, it's going to be bad times out here, man. It's going to be dreadful times, man. The Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, is not playing no more. He's about to open up all gates of pure hell. And we have to just get stronger and have more faith. Pray more. Keep pushing. Do what we have to do in order to find favor in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And he will give thee a crown of life, man. So if you die, he's going to give you the crown of life, man. You're going to receive that crown in the spiritual realm. Be the first one, risen up, so to speak. And you're going to inherit the kingdom of heaven by that time. It's the book of Revelations chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. That's right, man. Everybody's going to be tried, man. But only the hopeful elect, the 144,000 and 1/3, is going to succeed, man. They're going to overcome it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. But that's our only defense. And as the scriptures say, basically, you pray to the power that bring the destruction. Hear the destruction coming from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Who else can you pray to? Who else can deliver you from that? If the main power is bringing that hell upon you, who you gonna call? Allah, Buddha, Jesus Christ? Fuck no. Excuse my language, but hell no. You're not gonna call those names. You're gonna call Yahweh, the name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai, man, his only begotten son, man, which is the Son of God, man. I think that was it. And I just ended off with Revelations 13. I'm going to get in the blue letter. But yeah, man, we almost at the end of this thing, man. Whether it be this year, Lord will, Abaratazah, man, it be this year, man. Because I know Akim across the world is tired of this bullshit ass system, man. Tired of this their life, man. This captivity. Only a righteous man would have that in their mind, thinking, hasting in the day of the Lord, like, Lord, Baba Kusha, please, make this, happen. Not shit or nothing, not the, basically, we supposed to be complaining unto the Lord. We supposed to be begging the Lord, man, every day, man, and the beg him to keep that Holy Spirit upon us, man. The, Rakar Kadash, man. Mark. This is the book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls us all, both small and great, whether you be known or not be known, basically famous or really up there, or well known in society. It's not gonna matter in that day, man, because that's gonna be the day of judgment. And he calls us all both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, whether you rich, wealthy, rich, or you piss poor, or you homeless, you know, free or bond, whether you freely walking in the streets of America, or whether you locked up, man, in bondage, so to speak, bonded in those prison houses. To receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that hath the mark or the number of the beast or the number of his name. And also that he called of all, that he representing a man. And who is going to push that? You Edomites, man. It's not philosophy, man. It's not Christianity. It's not a spiritual marking, so to speak. The Lord's gonna put the spirit on these Edomites, these top elite Edomites, to crash this dollar and to end this, man, in this American system. I want to go into that word mark, since people just crazy. And it's Charagma. Brothers can see it. Say Charagma. And it say a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamp on the forehead or on the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. Basically people that don't believe in, the Son of the Most High, Yahweh Shai, which all these people who don't believe in him, only the elect, man, the only ones that's preaching his names and having faith in those names, man, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. The mark brand upon horses, thing carved, sculptured, graven work, or of idolatrous images, and a scratch or an etching stamp as a badge. Basically that's not spiritual. That's not a spiritual mark, man. It's not Christianity or nothing like that. Basically, how, and then it say in brand, so that basically mean like cutting into the flesh. How they in brand horses and stuff, they burn into the flesh, but with this one, it's the cutting of the flesh. You're sticking a needle with a small chip device by the size of a grain of rice, man, into your right hand. It don't even have to be in your right hand, but that it just so happen your right hand has a lot of, like, basically it's real strong, and it got a lot of energy, within your right hand and your forehead. And right here with your forehead dwells, your pineal gland, man, and where your spirit dwells. So you really take it in your forehead, you basically killing off your spirit just like that, man. And by putting it a stamp or an imprint mark, and it say a badge of the followers. So basically you're going to use that as a badge, man. It's going to be used as a badge. And people use that right now. They using that for the corporation world, man, for the workforce. Instead of using your old badge, you just use that microchip in your hand or in your forehead. Some people might get it in their forehead, but you can just, lift your hand up, beep, it have all your information, man. So the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, man. And once again, for you people that's not preaching that, because it's commanded of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you warn the people, man. For you people that's not preaching that, man, the Lord's going to destroy you. Simple as that. It's simple as that, man. The Lord is not playing. You're straight lying to the people, especially about that. That is something serious. That is life or death. And that was the end of my video. I hope it was edifying. And of course, want to give all praise and glory and honor. Ka halayim la Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem, Rakah Kadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Ka halayim la Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah by Hashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me the truth. Double salutations, much love and blessings, man, to the hopeful elect. Also to the confusions of faces that's preaching this word in sincerity and truth that is scattered amongst the four winds of the earth, man. Till next time I say Shalom, Akim.